They didn't call him a dog. They called him a warning. The beast behind the steel gate, the one trainers crossed the street to avoid, the one whose eyes didn't just watch, you felt them searching inside you. His name was Reaper, a Belgian Malinois, massive and scarred, with a low growl that made even professionals step back. He had torn through bite sleeves, snapped chains, and put 3 handlers in the hospital. So when rumors spread that his owner, Dr. Marcus Hale, a once famous neurosurgeon, was offering $750,000 to anyone who could tame Reaper, no one laughed. Because Marcus Hale was not a man who joked. He was a man the world used to admire. Before tragedy, before headlines, before he locked himself away on an isolated property in the Colorado mountains. Just him, silence, and the dog no one could reach. In his study hung a faded photograph of a younger Hale with a smiling Malinois beside him. The caption read, "Atlas, 2004. He never looked at the photo without pain. Before we continue, remember to like, share, or subscribe, and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing how far these stories travel. Back to the story. Miles away, in a crumbling city neighborhood where streetlights flickered like dying stars, lived a 13-year-old boy named Kai. Kai didn't talk unless he had to. Life had taught him that silence kept you safe. He had lost more than any child should, his home, his family, his sense that the world could ever be kind. He survived by staying unnoticed. One cold afternoon, sitting behind a grocery store with a cup of coffee someone else had thrown away, Kai overheard 2 paramedics talking. "You hear about that monster dog up in the mountains? Reaper? They say he's beyond saving. Hale's offering a fortune, but no one's crazy enough to try." Kai didn't look up, but the words struck him. A creature feared, a creature alone, a creature the world had already given up on. Maybe we're the same, he thought. That night, Kai made a decision. He didn't have a home to lose, but maybe he could save something, someone. It took 5 days of walking, hitchhiking, sleeping under bus stop benches and old bridges. 5 days of bitter cold and empty stomach, until he reached Hale's gate. The guard looked him over. "You lost?" Kai shook his head softly. "I'm here for Reaper." The guard laughed and walked away. But Kai didn't move. Not that night, not the next, not the next. By the 4th sunrise, word had spread. The boy who wouldn't leave. Marcus Hale came outside himself. Tall, quiet, eyes filled with a grief that never healed. "You're the one waiting," Hale said. Kai nodded. "Why?" "Because no one else can reach him. Maybe that's why I have to try." Hale studied him for a long time. Sunrise, one chance. Cold morning air stung like needles. Reaper stood chained in the training yard, muscles taut, breath visible in the icy air. Handlers stayed far away. Kai stepped forward, small, steady, unafraid. He didn't talk. He didn't force himself closer. He simply sat down in the snow. Reaper lunged, snarling, chain exploding forward. But Kai didn't move. Minutes passed, long, trembling minutes. Then Reaper stopped, watched, waited. Kai slowly placed a piece of bread in front of him. Reaper lowered his head and took it, gently. For the first time in months, Reaper rested beside someone. Marcus Hale stepped forward, voice catching. "You've done what no one could. The money is yours." Kai shook his head. "I don't want money. I just want a place to sleep, food, and school. That's all. Marcus's face broke, not in sadness, but in understanding. You'll live here, he whispered, and you'll go to school. That night, Reaper slept beside Kai's bed, not guarding, just being. And down the hall, Hale looked at the photo of Atlas and said, he was never broken, he was just waiting. If this story touched you, don't scroll past. Like, share, and follow for more stories of second chances and the hearts that refuse to give up.